Hi, Dexter Godby, your recovering attorney, back with you again. Thanks for joining me here. As I told you earlier, I intend to give you the one big secret that's going to help you achieve success in your business life and in your personal life too. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you several secrets because there are several elements here that I've uncovered over the years that you really will be well advised to incorporate into your life. So let's start in with them right now. Number one, people that are successful are master communicators. There have been studies for the last 50 years that indicate, and these are from big organizations, big research companies, big businesses, just all sorts of pretty much indisputable evidence that the people who are the most successful are the people who are the best communicators. That's true whether you're a plumber, whether you're a mechanic, whether you're a secretary, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a government official, a labor, it doesn't make any difference. I mean, just stop and think about it. This makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Just think about this. Let's say that there are two, take your pick, I don't care, secretaries. And they can both type 120 words a minute and take dictation, and they're highly organized, and they do everything pretty much the same as far as their skills, the skills that they've developed. They've gone to school, they've practiced, they have this set of skills. And they're both the same. They're comparable, they're equal. But one of them is a really good communicator. One of them really knows how to get along with people. One of them really knows how to present himself or herself. Which one do you think will be more successful? They both have the same skills as far as their job goes in that sense, the mechanical skills. But one's a really good communicator and one's not so great. It's obvious the communicator is probably going to do better, going to advance faster, going to make more money. And in fact, she's probably going to have a happier and easier life as a result of that communication skill. So the number one secret to success is your ability to communicate with other people. By the way, that doesn't mean how you talk. It means how well you're understood. And how well you're understood, this is secret number two, how well you're understood depends on not you, but on the person with whom you are communicating. You see, everybody's a bit different. Actually, there are 4 common types of people. But within those commonalities, everybody's still a bit different. And the faster you can learn about somebody else and communicate with them on their terms, as I like to say, in their language, the better of a communicator you will be. And the better of a communicator you are, the more successful you're going to be. So secret number one is great communicators are more successful than poor communicators. Secret number two is that communication is not about what you say. It's about what the other person hears and understands coming out of your mouth. And so it's important that you orient yourself towards that person, not yourself, and understand their pace, their priorities, the way they hear things, the way they relate to things. Secret number 3 is that, as I said just a minute ago, there are 4 basic types of people. I call these temperaments. There are 4 basic temperaments, and each of us falls into a category of one of those 4 as your core dominant temperament. And as you can learn and understand that about yourself first, you have to learn about yourself first. And most of us don't get it. We are living a lie. We're living a fiction. about ourselves because society, our parents, lovingly, with all the best intentions, have convinced us we ought to be like them, and have not so much encouraged us to be true to our own, what I call core dominant temperament. And so it's critical to everyone's success and happiness and health and well-being to learn about your own core dominant temperament and how it affects everything that you do in your life. And then as another step, to be able to quickly identify other people's core dominant temperaments so that you can relate to them on their terms, speak their language, communicate with them, because the best communicators are the most successful people. And that leads to secret number 4. I really am giving you a lot of secrets here for free. Secret number 4 is the golden rule does not work. Well, that's not entirely true. It works a little bit at the time. But most of the time it doesn't work because, well, we all know what the golden rule says, right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, or treat other people the way you want to be treated. All right, but let's say you're a really just aggressive, opinionated, hardcore, hard-charging individual, and you treat everybody like you want to be treated. Bottom line, to the point, facts, facts, facts. Let's get things done. Come on, no social graces, no concern for other people. So you treat other people like you want to be treated. That would be the golden rule. And you're probably going to aggravate about 85% of the people you come in contact with, and you'll only actually communicate with about 15% of them. So you can see that's a formula for disaster. That's a recipe for failure. To be successful, what we want to do is, I call this the chameleon's creed. We want to throw out the golden rule and incorporate the chameleon's creed, because chameleons change colors, right? They blend in with their environment. So the idea here is to learn quickly how to identify other people's core dominant temperament, and I identify them real simply just by color coding them. I don't use the fancy psychological language or the ancient Greek language that they were first identified by. Just color code them. And once you understand those colors, then you become a chameleon and you blend in with them. It's part of speaking their language, identifying with them in order to, what? Communicate with them in ways that they will appreciate and understand and relate to. Because the most successful people in business and in their personal relationships are those who are master communicators. So that's the big secret, although it's really 4 secrets I've given you here. If you like that, there's a form below. There's a little brief about what we can do for you further to enhance your ability to communicate, to understand your own temperament, to understand other people's temperaments, and to be able to relate to other people on a level that you may not have even thought possible. It's fun and it's simple, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So I hope you'll join me. Fill out the form below, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful, wonderful life.